The Australian dream is crumbling under the weight of soaring property prices. For first-home buyers, the path to ownership has become a grueling uphill climb, a stark contrast to the relatively accessible market of the early 2000s. Back then, a typical home cost a manageable 4 times the median income. Fast forward to today, and that figure has more than doubled, exceeding 8 times the median income. This dramatic escalation has plunged younger Australians into a housing crisis, significantly impacting homeownership rates. The once cherished aspiration of owning a home is increasingly out of reach for many. This isn't just a problem for first-time buyers. Renters are also bearing the brunt of this escalating housing market. A paradoxical situation has emerged where many renters find themselves paying more in rent than mortgage holders would for a comparable property. This highlights the systemic imbalance in the Australian housing market, leaving many feeling trapped in a cycle of ever-increasing rental costs. The recent, albeit pretty mild, upswing in the market, as noted by Tim Lawless, research director for CoreLogic, is attributed to shifting consumer confidence following interest rate cuts. However, this modest improvement offers little solace to those struggling to navigate the increasingly unforgiving terrain of the housing market. The underlying issues, exorbitant property prices and dwindling affordability, remain deeply entrenched. The reality is stark. Many aspiring homeowners require significant external financial support to even enter the market. Real estate agent, Chan, reports that a staggering 75% of first-time buyers rely on assistance from the bank of mom and dad or government schemes. This underscores the pervasive need for financial assistance to bridge the widening gap between aspiration and reality. Furthermore, Chan notes a surge in unconventional purchasing groups, including friends, siblings, and multi-generational families, pooling resources in a desperate attempt to achieve homeownership. This innovative, yet often necessary, strategy reflects the growing desperation among Australians seeking a place to call home. The Australian housing market is at a critical juncture. The dream of homeownership, once a cornerstone of the Australian identity, is becoming increasingly elusive. The current system is failing a significant portion of the population, forcing many into precarious rental situations and leaving countless others perpetually locked out of the market. Urgent intervention is needed to address this systemic failure and restore the possibility of homeownership for a new generation of Australians. The current trajectory is unsustainable, and a fundamental shift in policy and market dynamics is urgently required to create a more equitable and accessible housing market for all.